from the shotgun. He'll take the snap. He hands it off up the middle. Thomas cuts it to the right side. Gets around two defenders. Jukes a man out of the 35. He's at the 40. He's at the 50. No one to beat. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Jet Thomas. Reed Williams on the snap, back to Calandria on play action. He looks down the field, rolls right, throws off the back foot to the right. He's looking for Bradley. Bradley's got it on the dive. That's complete all the way to the 23-yard line of Idaho State. Orji takes the snap. He'll look to throw. He steps up in the pocket. He'll run it himself. He's got some space at the 10. He cuts it inside the 5. He dives end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Scarlet and Gray.
Welcome into the RebZone postgame here at Allegiant Stadium after a big season-opening win, 38-31 over Idaho State. Thriller, nail-biter, call it what you want. You guys won, and we're starting the season off 1-0.
That's what. Didn't we say we were going to put on a great show for everybody here in Vegas? I think everybody maybe thought it'd be a little bit different type of show, but it was. You know what? Our guys battled to win. It was a great day. I mean, great crowd here today. You're talking. We shifted this game up a couple, weeks to start here in week 0 at home. I know this time of year, still people out, not in town right now. There's still people all over the place with the heat in Vegas. But the Rebel fans showed up today, created a great atmosphere. Our band did an awesome job keeping the student body going, even though classes haven't even started yet. And if you were here, you got to see a little bit of the show. I mean, the dance team. Rebel Girls and Company performing, all of our cheerleaders, everybody. It was a great day. It was a lot. I think everybody had a lot of fun. As a coach, I'm going to go enjoy the win. We got a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do as a team, but we'll enjoy this win and then get back to work tomorrow to get it all fixed up.
It felt great. It just felt emotional. After I came off to the sideline, had a little tears. It was just emotional, just knowing, just seeing my dad always on the sidelines. It was just emotional, but hey, I'm glad I got the 70-yard run and get hawked down.
Yeah, it was a back and forth game, and defensively, we weren't playing the way we wanted to, but we knew we still had time left, and I knew personally somebody gotta go out here and make a play, so why not me? And Coach gave a call, and I just went through my progressions and saw the quarterback get ready to throw it. And I was like, man, I gotta go get it, and I went and got it. Offense would have scored, turned the momentum around, and then ultimately helped us win in the game, and that's really what it's all about. Just me doing my 111, no matter what it takes, just to help the team get the victory.
Speaking of the run game, let's talk about number 9, Jet Thomas, star running back. Rushed for 132 in the first half, 70-yard score in the second quarter. What do you think about your junior running back?
Well, we know he's electric. I love how physically he runs. He's a tough runner between the tackles, battles for extra yards, but you can see how electric he is. You get him in the open field, special things happen. It was so good to see that today with him. And, he did that on 10 carries, and that shows the depth we have in that room, right, with Kevon Lee and Jalen Glover and their opportunity to get in there on the field, that it allows those guys to stay fresh and be explosive and put up the big numbers at key points of the game.
Yeah, not only the depth in the running back room, but let's talk about your receivers. Jaden Bradley having a huge day, 47-yard catch in that second half. What do you think about his talent?
Well, listen, I've told him this. I said, all the time, Jaden's way too talented a player to be at this stage of his career and not have been more successful. And I said, so it's certainly not your talent. What has it got to be? And it got to maturity, I think, in him. And it showed today his maturity, his ability. Hey, we're going to get you the ball. Don't you just worry about when your number's called, go make the play. And I think he was able to do that at a lot of key moments during the game today. And we need to see that. We need to see these guys grow and mature and take care of business. Because like we've said, I think we have some talent on this team. But they haven't shown it a ton in games. Now they're getting their opportunity to. They need to take advantage of it.
We've been talking about the stars on offense. Let's talk about the stars on defense. Marcel McDuffie coming up big time with that interception in the second half. What do you think about Marcel and the power that he has?
Well, I think the leadership he brings, and there's a reason he and Jet Thomas were the game captains today. They've given so much to this program that I think is really, really important. And so to have these guys out here and their commitment to that success, their commitment to being a Rebel is special. And both of them had huge games. I think really the turning point of the game, that interception that Marcel really I think that everyone's kind of worried until that play. And I think from that point forward, the confidence flipped that, hey guys, we're going to win the game. it's a way. It might not finish the exact way we want it, but we're winning this game. And that leadership, and he's not the most vocal guy, but his leadership and his performance.
Love to see the support between Anthony Calandria and Alex Orji, just the brotherhood they have for each other. What did you think about your two quarterbacks tonight?
I think they did a great job, and we tried different situations. We want to call on them to do different things within the course of the game, and I thought they both executed really well. I was really pleased with their quarterback play. There'll be some things we'll coach up, get cleaned up, give them some different looks, and show them some different things. Couple mistakes here and there, but you know what? I mean, both of them. When they were in there, they took care of business. They did their job, got the job done, done what we needed to do from them. And really pleased with how they both played. And, you see, I mean, like, listen, Anthony, he's like, hey, I want to be in the game there. We put Alex in and to go run, and he ends up running the ball in for what ends up being the winning touchdown. The first guy celebrating with him is Anthony, which is important that those two feel that way about each other and winning. They know that winning's the most important thing.
Let's speak about that in the fourth quarter, putting Alex Orji in. Crunch time moment for you guys. You need to score. What goes behind that play?
Well, we were going on a play. I wanted him to go, we were in the red zone, wanted to be physical. I wanted him to run the ball. And, you saw Anthony run. I mean, Anthony can go. Mm-hmm. But that pound the ball on third inside the red zone at the goal line right there. Dude. Yeah, I don't mind throwing 245 in there to go do that. Left them in there and then give them credit. We go in and call the play action on the last play, thinking they're going to commit everything to the run. Not there. Alex goes through the progression, steps in the pocket. They bailed everybody, have everybody covered. He takes off, ends running it into the end zone. So, that maturity from Alex, special for him to come in and make that play.
Want to talk about leadership in your secondary, Jake Pope all over the field. What can you say about your secondary tonight?
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at the guys, Jake Pope, AB, yep. Making big plays for us with the game on the line. Yep. I think it's huge, especially, you're playing against a team. I mean, it's good. We knew coming in they're going to throw. I mean, they threw it 50 times in the game with a great quarterback. And, so we were going to be tested on the back end with their scheme and what they do, and a lot of young guys up there. And, again, we made the plays we needed to. And I think we're going to get a lot better. We're going to be a much better team moving forward. These guys, I think, as you said, we don't get a preseason game. There's a lot of new for everybody. We're in there talking about, hey, make sure we remember this is how we run out of the tunnel. This is how we do this. This is how we do that. So a lot of things we got to make sure we're on top of doing the right way.
Coach, I'll wrap it up with special teams. What do you want to see improve? And we're also sitting down with Cam Brown tonight, so young stud on your team.
Well, he did a hell of a job, honey. I mean, you're talking, the Australian coming in as a true freshman from Australia, a long way from home, coming out in some tough situations. Yeah. I thought D came out, did a heck of a job. Our coverage team's pretty solid, return team's solid. We gotta get the place kicking straight. I mean, just can't have it. We can't come away going 0 for 2 with field goals. Just can't, and so we'll keep battling between the guys and see, that job's going to be wide open until someone comes out and shows they can make field goals for us.
It's game week here in Las Vegas. The Rebels are getting set for a week 0 matchup against Idaho State on Saturday, sitting down with UNLV special teams coordinator Adam Shire. So excited. Practice is underway here. We just wrapped up. What can you tell Las Vegas about your side of the ball?
Well, we've got some athletes, we've got some speed, we've got some depth. Head coach is pretty involved and pretty aggressive, so I'm excited about our ability to impact the game. I know that's something UNLV fans are used to, and it's our job just to carry that torch. Not
only in your phase of the game, but offensively and defensively, what are your thoughts on the talent on this team, the recruiting you guys did this offseason?
Yeah, you look at the roster, and you got 2 returning starters off an 11-win team, but we brought in good talent. I think Coach Mullen and the recruiting staff did an outstanding job of replacing guys that left with guys that we feel can play and are bought into Coach's vision, our culture, and they have playmaking ability. Now it's just time to go out and do it.
Absolutely. Let's talk about the culture in this building. It's game week. I know your guys are really excited to hit someone else, play against someone else. What is the identity of this football team? What kind of brand of football do you see you guys playing?
Well, you're going to see relentless effort on every play, and that's our program identity. Our guys are going to play hard. They got to match that with the mental capacity that it takes to execute at a high level, but they're going to play really hard. We got a group of guys that have a passion for football, and they strive to reach their potential every day. We break down our program identity. When you watch us practice or watch us play, you should, number one, see a team that plays really, really hard.
Let's talk about your roots in Australia, how you grew up loving football. Let Vegas know a little bit about you.
Yeah, so I'm from the Gold Coast of Australia. It's on the east side. It's a lot different to Vegas, that's for sure. I grew up on the beach my whole life, so I mean, all my hobbies have been surfing, anything that's really in the water. So that's been a big adjustment coming here, finding new hobbies. But I mean, I played Australian football for about 14 years, so just playing American football has been a massive change. But yeah, it's helped me get to where I am.
Let's talk about punting here in Las Vegas, the skill it takes. How much have you grown here in Vegas?
100%. I mean, I feel like punting is kind of underrated in how precise and how easy things can go wrong. So, especially since getting here, just because you only get maybe 5 live reps a session, just making sure they're the best balls you can get. You don't want to spray one, you want to just have 5 good balls, and I think that's just the biggest thing, valuing every kick I get.
You've won so many championships in Australia. Can you talk about just that championship culture you're seeing here in Vegas?
Yeah, I mean, we had at my school, we had a superstar team. We really dominated our competition back home. So I think we won 4 state championships or something like that. So, I mean, I feel like that's kind of who I want to be. I want to be a winner. I don't want to come and be losing every week. I know the punters probably don't have the biggest say in that, but I just want to contribute in any way I can.
What can you tell the boys back home to follow their dreams? Yeah,
I mean, pro kick, it's tough because you're training and learning how to spiral and stuff like that. It's not a smooth process. So I think just staying consistent and just level-headed, just don't get too far up or too far down, which really helped me in the end.
It's definitely a lot we got to improve on. Just from the D-line linebackers to the back end as a whole 11, we definitely got a lot to work on. But I'm just really proud of the way we continue to fight, no matter what the circumstances was. Even when we were losing, we continued to stay together. Penalties, we stayed together. And when the time came to make plays, we just came together and said, man, let's do it one play at a time, one step at a time, one down at a time. When it came time to do it, down to it, that's what we did. And like I said, there's a lot of things to fix, but ultimately when it came down to it, we had to have it, we got it. And that's all that really matters, because that helped us get the victory.
Ready to get back to work. I know it's a short week for you guys. 6:30 p.m. kickoff on Friday in Houston. Let's talk about practice this week. You guys moving to the afternoons. What can we expect to see?
Well, classes start up, so we're going to go to a little afternoon practice. But for us, it is a short week. So, we're going to bring usually guys, we give the guys Sunday off, come back Monday. We're going to bring them in tomorrow to kind of get the week kicked off, get caught up on some things, and get ready to go play because, it is going to be a quick turnaround with the trip going to Houston. We got to get the plan in, get our guys ready, get healthy after this game. Hopefully, I'll meet with the trainers in the morning, hopefully get everybody through the night, and hopefully we've come out fairly healthy because it's going to be another tough challenge with a brand new coaching staff. Going against Sam Houston next week.
Tackling coach, what do you want to see moving forward, just coming out the gate?
Well, always game one because you don't get to tackle a ton in practice, and a lot of that for health reasons. And I think our tie. I got to give us a B- C+ tackling today. But you know what? Now, again, game one under the belt. Guys are going to get to see it on film and improve. Usually, that's when after game one, game two, you're climbing, and hopefully we accelerate quick. And game three, we're kind of into that mode of making all the tackles we need to make.
Coach, I'll wrap it up with this is the best college venue in all of America, Allegiant Stadium. Is it still a pinch me moment to be here?
Oh, it's awesome, man. You walk on the field and how big time and special this is. You know what I mean? You look at our grounds crew. They got the bleachers all set up to get the band on the field for us, making the stadium look big time. You could see, you're playing a team too. Everybody walks in here and they're like, oh, I'm playing in the show now. this is the show. I made it. That's what it's been. It's a lot of fun. It's unbelievable stadium and a lot of fun. We're going to go, like I said, we're going to go get some great food here in Vegas. That's the benefit. We're home. Get to go have a great dinner, go enjoy life and get ready to get back to work tomorrow.
Enjoy that dinner, Coach. The Rebels are 1-0 with Dan Mullen getting set to travel with the Rebels to Sam Houston for a 6:30 p.m. kickoff on Friday night. We'll see you next Sunday right here on the RebZone.